Whew, looking like a greased up butthole. Ew, that's gross. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you are new here. If you are not new, welcome back. You're the realist, as always. And if you are new, definitely subscribe. Did I already say that? I can't remember. But definitely subscribe and leave in the comments below that you're new. I love knowing you. I love hearing from you. I love interacting with you. And also, if you are not already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want, but definitely Instagram. So a little about me. I started my YouTube channel about 4 years ago. I love wine. I love bulldogs. I have a bulldog. His name is Wiggum. I have an amazing husband. His name is Tony. We've been together for 10 years, married for 5. I'm 29 years old and I've been in sales for 10 years. That was a lot. One of the main reasons why multi-level marketing companies and really just the cringiness and the scamminess and lying really just grinds my gears, or as many people like to say, chaps my ass, is because personally, like I said, I am in sales. I've been in sales forever, and I just hate the manipulation and all that goes into it. Also, so about 14 years ago as well, I went to a residential treatment facility, also known as rehab, and a wilderness program for troubled teens. I have a whole video on that, so if you want to watch that, sure, it's in the description box down below. I'm open about it because I got nothing to hide and I love being able to help people with my story. However, I learned all about manipulation tactics and things like that. Obviously, they teach you about it because it's like, hey, this is what you're doing. And this is also how to avoid people who are doing it to you and not be a victim yourself. But I really became like, I don't want to say I became obsessed, but I really did become obsessed with communication and assertively communicating and not being passive, not being aggressive, and not being manipulative. I guess that's it for the intro. But I wanted to start a different type of structure to my videos because there's so many things that I see that I just want to share with y'all because they are so cringy. And then obviously there's the main thing that I want to react to. So I have that video that we are going to react to and watch together, but then I have a few things as well that I want to just go over too. So I saw this post that I saw on Instagram, and this girl, she posted a troll, but before and afters with a troll, a legit troll doll. I mean, it's not a legit troll doll, but I'm pretty sure that's the same hair that the original troll dolls had. If you remember them, they were plastic and they were the best. They had gems on their belly buttons. So it says, for all hair types, you can't make this shit up. It's like, girl, you can make this shit up. You could have just put that in water and it would have probably done the same thing. It's so strange to me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this one girl that I was just falling down way too deep of a hole into. That sounds weird. I wasn't falling into her. I was going through, all of them have their Q&As or questions or doubt or their little highlights. You know what I'm talking about. So I went into hers and I just screenshotted all the slides so y'all can see them. And I want to read them to y'all because it's really funny. Her answers, they don't make any sense. This one says, so many of you have been interested in doing what I do for a living. And I assume if you haven't started yet, it's because you're skeptical, right? No biggie. I was in the same spot. So let me answer some questions and concerns I had before pulling the trigger that you just may have too. Why does it cost money to join? This is a business, not a job. Businesses cost money to start up. Luckily, this is the cheapest business you could ever start. Not very often can you start an entire business for $800 to $200, especially with this potential return on investment, ROI. Let's just stop right there. So first of all, yes, Monat is a business. However, you aren't starting the business. You aren't starting Monat. It was started by this family from some Hispanic country. I should probably know that, but I can't remember where they're from. They're from South America or something, right? I don't know. Anyways, you are an independent contractor. You are a 1099 employee. You are not the business owner. You are not starting a business. Also, I don't know why it just irks me that she said $800 to $200. It should be the other way around. My dyslexic mind is not like that. And then also, this is the cheapest business you could ever start. It's not at all, because you could start your own website and you could do digital designs, or you could even start your own Etsy. So let's run down those numbers. Your LLC, if you go through the state, is only going to cost you, it's going to be less than $100. I'll look up the actual figures. It's different for every state, but I'll look up the actual figures and put it up there. So there's that. You have your LLC, and then you actually are the owner of a business. And then you have your, Etsy site, and then your, seller's fees that are monthly, which we're not even going to go over that. Your like domain name and all that right there. That literally could start you a business. It's just important to understand that you could start a business for less than whatever they're telling you. By the way, in this video, we're doing a lot of math, and I'm sorry about it. And also, I like how she says potential return on investment. That's a small potential. Are you trying to make money off of me? Yes. And she answers, no, I'm trying to make money with you. I have fallen in love with helping others change their lives, and my goal is to help you change yours. There are power in numbers. What? There's not power in learning how to speak English. And big things happen when you partner up with someone. Big things like debt and depression and failure. Isn't this one of those pyramid schemes? Do you mean where the people at the top are making all the money, taking all the vacations, and reaping benefits off of the people at the bottom who work the hardest for the least amount of money and get 2 weeks of vacation? No, that would be corporate America. I would just like to point out 2 things. So when she says, you mean where the people at the top are making all of the money? They're not making all of the money. Of course, they're making a good income because they work their asses off to be able to be at the C-suite level or at the executive level, taking all the vacations and reaping benefits off of the people at the bottom. They're not reaping benefits off of the people at the bottom. They already have their benefits. They have, right? Like this doesn't make any sense. And it just shows like this girl hasn't worked for a corporation. I can tell you that I know this. She dropped out of college. Nothing wrong with dropping out of college. I'm a fucking college dropout. And I'm very intelligent and very successful. Ultimate reason I said yes to this is because I'm not stuck under people I enrolled with. But you are. I've seen countless times where people get higher promotions than the people who enroll them. You promote yourself with hard work or with how hard you work and will never be stuck. I think you should probably tell that to the 97.3% of people who are stuck at the bottom of your multi-level marketing company. Like, do they not look at the income disclosure statement? Okay, so she just goes on to say more bullshit. But then also I wanted to share with y'all, she put on her Instagram story, it said 10K worth of earnings. But then if you zoom in, you can see that there's a decimal, which that looks like a 3 and a 7 or a 5 and a 7. Either way, that's a 57. And there's a decimal point, which means that's only 3 figures instead of 5. The lie is so insane to me. So I know this video is going to be real long, but sorry. So we're going to go ahead and watch this girl, and it's the same girl, her like recruiting video. And I have lots of notes, and I did lots of math once again. So get ready.
We are hella aware that 90% of you probably have no idea what network marketing is. And honestly, a year ago, we didn't really know what it was either. So we're here to educate, right, Tuggy? All right, we got a few little facts for y'all.
Did you guys know that network marketing industry is a $183.7 billion industry compared to, let's say, the NFL, which is a $13 billion industry?
What?
Right? The difference is that 40% of that 183.7 billion is actually paid out to people like Kristen and I.
The US is ranked the top direct selling market in the world.
And 80% of women that make over 6 figures actually do it through network marketing.
Who run the world? Girls, females, females, females.
Oh, talking. That's so sweet. So network marketing distribution is different from just a traditional.
Let's first just talk about network marketing versus the NFL. She said that network marketing, that industry, is worth $183.7 billion. Not only is that wrong, but that's wrong. So in 2019, it was reported that the network marketing industry is worth $167 billion. But they were also wrong with the figure they gave for the NFL too. Obviously, why are we surprised? Now, she said 40% of that 167 billion is paid out to representatives like them. So I wanted to just do my math magic since Monat math doesn't really add up. Now don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna literally have to go off of this because I'm bad at reading numbers. Like I said, I am dyslexic. I am pretty darn good at math, but I am very bad at reading numbers. Let's go. In 2018, Monat made 434 million in sales. And now that was a over 600% increase from 2016. That's important because from 2016 to 2018, their increase in market partners had doubled. And in 2018, it was reported that they had close to 500,000 market partners. Okay. Now, if they are increasing by over 600%, I had to adjust my camera because I'm trying to be real comfortable. And I feel like y'all are like just seeing my forehead. The reason why that statistic and that percentage of growth is so important is because the figures we're about to go over and these, hypothetical numbers we're about to break down, okay? 2019 to 2020, in just 1 year, if they've, let's just for safety's sake, say doubled that number, so 500,000 to 1 million. And only according to the 2019 income statement that Monat puts out themselves, if only 0.01%, that's not 1%, that's not 0.1%, that is 0.01%. That's a penny. If you think about a dollar, if a dollar is 1%, 0.01% is a penny. That's a good visualization for you. If 0.01% make it to the top rank, which is Senior Executive Director, SED as they call it, good old SED, then only about 100 people make it to that level, which it's crazy because I feel like there's 1 million of them in fucking Tampa. It's an infestation. Call the exterminator. I'm not okay with it. Now, it doesn't make sense if they were saying 40% of the incorrect billion-dollar figure that she gave before, but then it still doesn't make sense if she was saying 40% of the 434 million figure. Because if there's 1 million reps or market partners with Monat at whatever level, doesn't matter, total, if there's 1 million of them, a little Monat math correction. So 40% of 434 million is 173.6 million. Now, if we divide that 40%, because she said 40% is given to or paid out to the market partners or people like her and her partner, but there's 1 million of them. So let's take that 173.6 million and divide it by 1 million. So y'all are getting $1.73. Financial freedom. Y'all know when I get all clinky, when I do the nail sounds. If you hear nail sounds with me, fucking run. Okay? Do yourself a favor, run. Or get popcorn, because it's going to be good. 80% of women who make over 6 figures do it through network marketing. This could not be more of a false statement. The actual statistic, and you'll see this a lot of places. There's actually like a meme that they always post, not a meme, but like a little quote thing. So it's not 80% of women who make over 6 figures do it through network marketing. It's 80% of people in network marketing who make over 6 figures are women. And the fact that they would even believe that makes no sense. Like if I said that to anyone else who has actually been in corporate America, who actually has a job, they would be like, what?
But wait, isn't network marketing?
So pyramid schemes are actually illegal. There is no tangible product offered. And basically, if you guys ever watched the movie on Bernie Madoff, it's selling an opportunity with no promised return on investment.
Basically a fake opportunity.
Exactly. So I honestly, before I started, thought that this was a pyramid scheme as well. But I did a lot of research. I educated myself. So I totally get how you guys feel, which is why Chris and I are doing this video for you. Because within the last year, I've actually realized how big network marketing actually is. So just because it's shaped like a pyramid does not mean really anything. Because most other corporate jobs are exactly the same way. You have your new hires, your managers.
Like, at this point, they're basically just doing my job for me. They're just making it way too easy. First of all, aren't pyramid schemes illegal? Yes, pyramid schemes are illegal. Have you ever heard of a workaround? That's basically what an MLM is, since pyramid schemes are illegal, okay? So yes, there is a product that you're selling, but it's a racket. Do y'all know what a racket is? It's a front. Was Walter White actually doing car washes? Yeah, sure. But was that how he was making money? No. Was his wife the real villain? Yes. Also, just the fact that she said I educated myself. This girl did not educate herself. She didn't at all, because if she did educate herself, she would have seen that this is a multi-level marketing company, which, yes, it is in the shape of a pyramid. And the fact that she said the shape of the organization doesn't matter. That's exactly what we're talking about. When we say it's a pyramid scheme, we aren't talking about the shape of the organization. We are talking about the fact that you make more money recruiting people than you do selling product. And we've gone over this in the deep dive on Monat that we did. And I'm sorry I keep talking about Monat, but deal with it because it's the most popular one here. And they just put out the most fabulous, best content. In that deep dive video, which I will have linked up there, I'll have all of my anti-MLM videos linked up there. But we discussed how they make pennies, literally pennies. It's like hardly $10 that they make when selling a shampoo conditioner combo. But then when they recruit someone, they make anywhere from $100-ish to like $300. They promote, oh my God, I'm a college dropout turned work at home boss babe. No, you're not. I know for a fact that this girl and her boyfriend live at home with her parents. Again, nothing wrong with living at home with your parent. However, you cannot promote this luxury lifestyle and this I'm making so much money lifestyle when you live at home with your parents, but yet you're hiding that. Now, if you're open about that, then sure, go for it. I have a lot of friends who live with their parents because, and yes, they can move out, but they don't want to because they're actually taking care of their parents. That's different. But I know for a fact this girl doesn't do that. And I also know for a fact, and of course I would never reveal my sources because I'm an investigative journalist apparently, but I know for a fact as well that every quarter she hits up her family to buy stuff so that she can make her quota and not lose her rank. There's a lot of people who do that in Monat or in different MLMs. But most of those people just buy that stuff themselves. But a lot of times they can't afford it. So they have other people buy it. It's pretty crazy when you pull the curtain back. I know this was a little bit strange. I'm sure it was very long and annoying. Hopefully in editing I can cut it down to under 14 minutes. Why am I talking like Moira? So I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. I know I did, because I'm a little bit drunk now. Feel free to share. And also, when you have these people reaching out to you, feel free to share one of my videos. Educate. Don't hate, educate. Ooh, is that another slogan of my channel? Don't hate, educate? Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, so as always, don't hate, educate, and remain humble. Say it together. God, let these bitches know. Did you guys say it with me? You probably didn't. It's fine. You can rewind and then say it with me. That's okay. All right. Anyways, so like, subscribe, comment, applaud if you want. Check out the random merch store I attempted to throw together. I say throw together. I spent like 3 hours on it trying to make designs and it just turned out weird. So do all that and I will see you in my next video. Bye.